Jude is a partner at AbacusBio, which is an international agribusiness consulting specialising in science, technology and ways to improve agricultural systems and products. Adding value is more than excellent branding and selling direct. We need to think about underpinning this with science, genetics and technology, as we've already briefly touched on. Jude, can you please provide us some examples of the projects that you're working on that are helping lift the value of exports through science and data?
Wow. Yeah. We've been involved in a range of projects, and I guess if I'm thinking what's going to add value to our exports, sometimes it's not just about the volume of the product, but it's about how we produce it. And we all know that, say, if you take lamb, for example, productivity has increased massively over recent years. Now, there's a great environmental story to be told with that, because if you can get more product from if you've got one ewe and you've got 2 lambs, that's a lot more product than one. So it's all about telling that story and how we do that. And so we're involved in a lot of that kind of work. And it's also about attributes of the animals themselves. So there's a great company in New Zealand called New Zealand King Salmon who have developed premium Ora King for the world. Now that there has been developed off the basis of genetics and breeding programs. And so we can use science and technologies to help develop these products and to validate some of the claims made around health. So within salmon, we all know that's got good fat as opposed to bad fat. And, in both salmon and lamb, there are programs out there to create better health attributes for the product that we're going to. And I think that technology has a big role to play there.
So we could hang our hat on New Zealand lamb, provided that you give us the data to tell us it's the best.
Well, there's a great primary growth partnership going in New Zealand lamb. It's actually called New Wealth for High Health, and that's all about omega levels in lamb. And we're actually involved in taste panel testing in China, where they actually had a whole lot of consumers come in and taste the lamb. So we're interested in quality, taste, texture, and also the health benefits. So again, that's a way of science delivering to the end consumer, and that's why I was really fascinated with the molecule to the mouth. That's where our taste panels, and within science we do an awful lot of work around texture and taste. How tough is the meat? What does it look like? Because if you go to the supermarket and the meat looks kind of brown and icky, no one's going to buy it. So if we can actually extend shelf life, then that is worth a huge amount of money.
When you say new wealth for high health, what does the wealth bit mean? Is that talking about the value add?
So that's the name of the primary growth partnership, and it's specifically designed for in China, where there is a growing middle class. So, and what they're targeting is...
Oh, okay, so it's in terms of the consumer.
Yeah, the consumers, there's more money to spend. There's more consumers with money to spend, and they're very interested in, in China, traceability and healthiness of your products is just paramount. And people spend a lot of time researching it. So the fact that there's been a program developed to deliver that is fantastic. Yeah.
Fantastic. Questions?
Well, I'm just interested in picking up that wealth thing.
Yes,
because
okay.
I think that's something that we kind of skirt around a bit at times. Because if we were a more wealthy country, and because we talk about value add, I think this is my point, talk about value add as if that's the objective, and it's actually not. It's a strategy, and if we get the strategy right, we're a more wealthy country, which means we can spend more as families and communities, but also overall. And every time I hear any government announcement, and I think of the way in which a decision has been made, which is always resource constrained, and think about, wouldn't it be great if we could spend whatever we wanted on whatever is the issue of the day, housing or poverty or water quality, and yet the government doesn't make money. We make money, the producers make money. And so I really like putting that word wealth on the table because we need to engage with it. And all of our communities want those choices so that the government can spend more money on the things that we all want and to need within our community. So I'm all for that. this is an objective,